guys, Sophs here, Sophs back here with another movie review. So this time I am reviewing Pokemon, the third movie. So this is the Spell of Unknown. I think the original title of the actual movie was Pokemon 3, the movie Entei, the Spell of Unknown, or something like that. I'm reading off of something just to see. So this movie was released in 2000 in Japan, it looks like, and I think this came out a little bit more later. So technically this came out in actual 2001. So I will go and find the original date and check on this review. So again, just like the first two movies, it does not have that little mini Pokemon adventure little thing. So we would have seen Pikachu and Pichu now. With this one, it was also one of my favorites because you got to see more Pokemon, which some of you may or may not have seen. And most of these movies are from the actual TV series. So if you watch from one to a certain point, and then again in another series point, that's where all the movies come into. But this movie is based on a researcher who went to search the unknown Pokemon with his partner, his research partner. He discovered the unknown and he went missing and leaves his young daughter Molly alone. And when she finds a box of the unknown pieces, that's where the movie full on develops into a massive illusion castle that of her dreams. So we do get to see Ash and all of his friends, and Brock is actually back in this movie. You're probably thinking, oh, what happened to now? You need to go watch the TV series to be able to understand what really made him come back. So anywho's, after that, when he battled a young lady, they went up to see a field of an amazing how this Greenfield place was. Now, when they went up, they saw that it was crystallized, and one of the police officers that you will see throughout the entire series, she and a bunch of reporters come and reporting what was happening. And Professor Oak and Ash's mother, they come to see what's going on because Molly and Professor Oak, Ash, and everyone becomes entwined into this particular movie. So throughout the movie, we see Entei come and take in Ash's mum as Molly's mother, and we find out that there was a massive disappearance with the actual real mother, just like the father is as well now. And Ash went to go and try to save his mum, basically. And that's what happened throughout the most of the movie. Now, as Ash is inside, we get to see three versions of Molly. So we get to see the teenage version, the adult version, and her self version, so that's a kid version. And we get to see her battle majority of Brooke and Misty, which I have to admit was really fun to watch. But her Pokemon's a bit more powerful. But anyway, going on. After all of that, they do meet up with Molly to try and get her to reason with her, trying to say that that you can't be stuck in here and just in a dreamland, and that's what the unknown are. And then once when they were trying to break the seal of the mansion, when the unknown were completely out of control with their powers, Ash, Pikachu, Charizard is in the movie, which I think is really sweet. Brock, Ash's mama, I just said mama then, Molly and Team Rocket do do escape. And I will put some images up throughout this entire video, just so you know what sort of scenes I'm really talking about. And up to when they broke the spear and everything returns back to normal. Molly's father came back, and close to the end of the movie, in the credits, you see that Molly and her father, and with her new Teresa, review with her long lost mother. Now you do see a bit in the credits of everyone leaving and everything, but you don't know what's been talked about. Sometimes in the TV series, they actually go on from where the movie ended sometimes and continue the story, which is very interesting. I think that's what they did with one of the movies, but I have to watch this entire series again because I'm doing a major blank. But the graphics in all 3 movies so far I have reviewed have gotten so much more better. Like in this particular movie with the unknown and the editing, it was very incredibly cool. I love the music that comes out of this movie as well. It's pretty cool. But even seeing all of the characters singing and MT as well, a legendary Pokemon that we get to see in this particular movie, and it is just pretty incredible. There's so many scenes that I love. Is like where the Totodile. I love Totodile. I used to be able to do the voice, and I probably will do it another time. But we also get to see why not. That's another one I actually really like. But anyway, let's now conclude this entire review. So what do I think of the movie in general? I think the movie is fantastic. It's still one of my most favorite movies of all time. And even though that Pikachu and Pichu were not featured in this movie, and for the last nearly 3 movies now, I've been complaining that they took out this 20-minute mini movie of now what's the name? Pikachu and his friends basically go off and do their own little adventures, and that's the thing that's really pissed me off throughout this entire review, is why I sort of decredit it a bit down, is because that whoever is responsible for making these DVDs that I have gotten, you guys got rid of the best parts of the movie, and I'm not intentionally going to get my money back, and I know that, but that's the one thing you don't mess with movies back in the day, especially when it came to how it was in the 90s to the early 2000s. So, movie was great, minus the fact that the son of a bitches took out Pikachu and Pichu part. I was already incredibly pissed off, like I was with the first 2 movies, and making those little small movies out because they were just so cool, and they were like 20 minutes. Yellow. Not only that, there's no special features on both of all 3 DVDs, which kind of blows, and also probably for the next 2 movies I will be reviewing as well. But movie was great, storyline was great, music was great, everything was great, minus the fact that they took out the Pichu stuff and that. Now let's do a rating. So if this was with the Pichu and Pikachu sort of adventure, I will straight out give it a 10 out of 10, but because they took it out, I'm going to give it the same rating as I gave my last movie, which was 7.5 out of 10, only because they took out a crucial part of the film out of this DVD. What I'll do is that before I put all the DVDs away, I will take a photo of the ones that have taken them all the sort of mini sort of film out, and I'll edit that in what was taken out as well, just so you guys can reference it. But anyways, that is it for this review. Go up to any annotation that's first, which is going to be my a recent upload. Down the bottom will be the movie reviews top reviews playlist. Go down below to all my social medias, including my website. All the links down below, including all of the series that I do post on this channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm off to go watch the next Pokemon movie, but I thank you all so much. I'll catch you all soon for the next video.